Shalom, and welcome to another installment of Apostles of GMS, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Today we're going live on Ustream under the channel IN Live Stream, and we're doing a regular show. Today's topic is going to be entitled Scriptural Breakdowns, and today's date, because I think this is going to be an ongoing series to go into these different breakdowns of these different scriptures. Today's date is Jeremiah 24th, 2016. That's what I said. It's just January. If I didn't say January, I meant to say January 23rd, 2016. And like I said, this will most likely be an ongoing series. This is the main reason why we don't hook up with these other camps, because they break down the scriptures the wrong way. One way or another, they go off on a scripture. The scriptures speak of in Amos 3, how can two walk together except they be agreed? All right? So we're supposed to be in agreement. So there's no way I can sit with a man that says that the Edomites are going to make it, or Cornelius is an Edomite, you know? Or we can take the winters off. Okay, I got your message, Zeke, man. I got your video. You told me to watch it and enjoy myself, and I did watch it, and I did enjoy myself, because those guys at the IUIC went off again. They pulled out a scripture that they don't even have an understanding on and try to make it do what it do, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So the first scripture I want to go to, somebody hold on deck, Luke 16, excuses, and then read Ecclesiasticus, the 32nd chapter and the 17th verse, and then we're going to go into the in season, out of season, and they had the nerve to call it name it in season, out of season. All right, and then go to the in season, out of season scripture, and then go to their scripture, which they attempted to break down, which is that's First Esdras 9. Really, the key point is down around the 9th verse, but we might have to start at the first verse. And Gabar, go open up another page with that same website, and go to the 8th chapter, or go to a chapter back, and just read into that, because that's that story of Israel marrying these other nations, which we don't do. We are in agreement with the fact that you ain't supposed to be marrying other nations. All right, you might see somebody from another nation and papa, but that's about it. You know. Now, if she happens to have a child by it, hey, that's your child. That's an Israelite, man. Them children that Ezra said, matter of fact, we're going to have to go to the Bible. What is that? That's Ezra 9? Go to, but we're going to read what, yeah, just read through that. Just skim through that, okay?
All right,
but first of all, get me the excuses scripture in Ecclesiasticus.
This is Ecclesiasticus 32 and 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
That's why the Zika man, sent me that website and told me to enjoy myself.
Yeah, because he's
and it gave me nothing but joy. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm breaking it down the right way. All right?
Right.
See, that's how I know you're the Zika man. I know you're the Zika man, because you see, we've been getting on your ass so long about not going out on the highways, and that you even, a couple of weeks ago, his black ass was out there, man. His Zika head was out there, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
With a reject from GMS. Okay. And by the way, that reject from GMS that was reading, that we kind of gave him his walking papers, tell him to stop lying his shit up, man. Or else, well, you'll see in the video, brother. Hey, I watch everything, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is for the Zika man. Now, you see that's them scriptures been hitting you so much that it's messing with you, man. So you had to find a way to justify the fact that you don't go out. But you like I said, 2-3 weeks ago, you went out there, man. Why? Because of us. We've been getting on you, man. But now these guys, the guys of the IUIC, they take the whole winter off too. Another reason why you should join them, man. Okay? Birds of a feather flock together. All right? Because there's a lot of Zika men in the IUIC. All right? So you should get with them, man.
Yeah.
But now how do you explain not going out on the highways and the byways, period? Because Nate, as in Texas they call him Detective Ray, he don't go out, period, man. He don't go out in the spring, summer, no matter what, man. Whether it's foul weather, nice weather, perfect weather, a perfect spring-like day, he don't go out, period. So what is his excuse, and why do you clowns got to go out there, and he don't got to go out there, man? Go ahead, read them scriptures so I can speak and do what you got to do.
You had a scripture, Pastor Boy?
No, go ahead. You had the one with the excuses.
All right, read it again. This is back in Ecclesiasticus 32 and 17.
And I got the other one when you're done with that.
Okay. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will. You know, and basically what it is, you know, you got guys out there that don't want to go out. You know, so they'll find any excuse or try to find scriptures to justify themselves, you know, not to go out there. You know, but there's no scripture to justify that, you know. As Apostle Tar just said, that scripture that they're trying to bring out had nothing to do with going outside and teaching. That was a total different, whole total different scenario.
And like Paul said, you know what, man? Like Paul said, he said this truth was a burning inside of him, but he couldn't help but go out there and teach the word. If you're a man of the Lord, man, you ain't gonna have no problem with going out speaking. You're gonna want to go out there and speak, man. You're gonna want to, man. What's the big fucking deal, man? You know what I mean? You guys are homos. That's why we get mad.
You know why they don't want to go out?
Yeah,
Because they're Zika men.
These Zika men. You guys are homos, man. Because guys like Zika man, right? You know, I got my names for them, but that's your new name. But you've been around for 20 plus years. Nate been around 20 plus years. He's been around as long as we've been around, right? General Johanna. Oh, and General Johanna, he don't go out speaking either. He's just like Nate. He don't go out speaking. His men go out there speaking. Oh, you got Captain Tazaria. He goes out. He'll go out there. And all your other captains and generals that's under you, right? You guys will go out there. Y'all going out there. But General Johanna don't got to go out speaking. Nate don't got to go out speaking. You see what I'm saying? When the Bible said that you're supposed to go out there on the highways and the byways, man. The scripture said, go not house to house like the Jehovah Wickedness do. It said you got to go out into the marketplace, man. Right? And that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We going out into the marketplace where we speak, where the other brothers in all the cities all around the world speak. You got to go out there, man. The scripture tell you, and in Yahweh Shai, we got to refer back to Matthew's, the 10th chapter, and the 5th verse, which that's a scripture that everybody knows, right? In One West, we brought it out all the time. But even now, Yahweh Shai said, these 12, Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, right, to go. We can get it and read it, right? He said, go not in the way of the Gentiles and into any city of the Samaritans, enter ye not. So you know when you go out speaking, you got to go out into the cities and speak. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and as ye go, preach saying that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And then the other scriptures back it up, where he said you got to go to the marketplace. We got scriptures to back it up. And then it said go into the highways and the byways, man. Now, we speak down there in New York City on 34th Street. That's a highway and a byway. Because that's a main street, man. Yeah, gun. That's a main marketplace. That's a main street. And as you stand there, you see the cars passing back and forth, man. You
know
know?
what I mean by the agora, right? When you go to Acts 17, matter of fact, go right to the point. Anybody? Well, since you're on the web, whoever's on the web, go right to the point so you can go to the blue letter. There was a movie that came out, and I saw parts of it. I haven't sat down and saw the whole thing. It's called the Agora. And you'll see what it means. Because these guys polite. Oh, sorry I said polite because he might sue me. Now you got a new thing. Don't even mention his name because he'll sue you. Don't even mention his name.
Oh, boy.
You'll get sued, you know. Copyright infringement, man. You use polite, I'll call him bro-light. Well, that's his new name. That's his new name, Mr. Black Beverly Hills. That's
Jimmy
his name.
Walker.
Yeah, Jimmy Walker, JJ.
JJ.
From Good Times. That's it. Yeah, Sarnetta was out there in the snowstorm. He did a little video checking his cars. Brother got a 2015, brother. Yeah. I'm talking about Sarnetta. He got a 2015. He started his shit up, then he went to his other car, started that up. You know, a little work car. You know, right up in. I know exactly where that dude stay at. Don't worry. I'm not gonna come looking for you, nothing like that. But I know that. I know that area in Harlem very well, man. You know.
Being a black conscious member pays off. Pays off good. Here's a scripture, the book of Acts 16 and 19. It says, and when her masters,
Were you at Acts what?
Acts 16 and 19,
No,
you know,
no, Acts 17. 17, yep. 17, I think it is.
17.
Yeah, Acts 17, 17.
Okay.
No, I can show you something. Not the next book. Not the
Yeah.
next book, the next chapter.
Con. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Acts 17 and 17 says,
If you want, you can jump up a verse or two to get the understanding.
yeah,
See, what we're doing is the same thing that the Apostle Paul did and the other disciples and the apostles did. Okay, you got it, Doc?
yeah, Acts 17, and I'll start at
15,
14.
14 is good. Yeah.
And then immediately the brethren sent away Paul to go, as it were, to the sea, but Silas and Timotheus abode there still. And they that conducted Paul brought him unto Athens, and received the commandment unto Silas and Timotheus for to come to him with all speed. They departed. Now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him, when he saw the city wholly given to idolatry. Therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews.
Synagogue is a Greek word meaning house, which the so-called Jew refers to them going to the synagogue, which that's their temple, right? So that right there proves that you had Israelites living up there in Greece, in Athens in particular.
Yeah, Athens, which is Greece.
You had Israelites all up in there, man.
Yeah.
But then you had Israelites that they were embracing other philosophies. So that's that whole scenario. Go ahead.
Now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him when he saw the city wholly given to idolatry. Therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews and with the devout persons, and in the market daily with them that met with him. Devout persons.
Now that word market, look up the word market. The word should be agora.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a comment on devout persons. Does that name Cornelius? Yeah. The Greek word there for market is agora.
Now click on it and see what it means.
Okay, agora, and any assembly, especially of the people, the place of assembly for public debating. Any assembly, especially of the people, the place of assembly for, like Mars Hill was another example of the agora.
Yep.
For public debating, for elections, for trials, for buying and selling, for all kinds of business.
Now we're on 34th and 7th, right? almost every week. We wasn't out there yesterday, right? The snow dummies couldn't make it. Because what they did was they had a ban, and they were speaking about it around 11 in the morning, 12 noon. They were talking about whether they should ban any cars being on the roads anywhere in New York City, meaning taxis, but there were no buses running. The L train, that they stopped at. The only thing that was running was the subways. So you didn't see a taxi. You ain't see a limousine. You ain't see no regular cars, no trucks. The only vehicles that was allowed out there was police vehicles, official vehicles, and emergency vehicles, right? So you couldn't get down in there, all right? So we didn't go out that day because of that situation. I went partially down there. It's still a mess down there because they cleaning, the roads are blocked off and stuff. It was even hard to find parking down there. So we didn't go out today either because normally the next day after snow, we'll go out. So we're here at the studio, doing what we do. Now, normally when we down there on 34th and 7th, what do you see all around you? You see all kind of, right across the street, you see Macy's.
Yep, businesses.
You see all kind of businesses.
A lot of people.
A lot of people, and you see different faces every week. Okay? So you have foreigners, you see tourists and so forth. And sometimes the tourists will come up. A lot of them will be living in a certain country, and they'll come out here, Edomites I'm talking about, as well as Jake. They'll come out here to New York to go to 34th just to see us. And they'll wind up saying, yeah, I've been watching you on YouTube. And then you ask them, where you from? I'm from Italy, or I'm from England. And a lot of times they watch us and say, oh, no, I don't know about you guys. We even had Tucker Carlson come down. He's a newsman on Fox News, and he used to be on, was it MSNBC? And he came down, I said, ain't you one of them news? He figured that we were Negroes. We don't watch the talking head shows. I said, ain't you the newsman? He's no. I said, yes, you are. So we caught him out there. Why'd he come out there? Had he just been walking by? No. It was a plan for him to come out there, just like Curtis Lee will come out there every once in a while. He'll come out and talk to us and all that, and then keep it moving. So they know about us, man. We're a fixture of the city, man. Just like you got the Empire State Building, just like you used to have the World Trade Center and the Statue of Liberty and the Great White Way. Well, you got the Israelites, man. So now that makes up the Agora. Now you might have people that are into different philosophies or that are Israelites that have a different way of breaking down the scriptures. When they come down, what wind up happening? A debate. Whether it be a friendly debate or a rough debate, is a debate. Yeah, right. So when JJ from Good Times talk about we got to go into a controlled environment, there was no controlled environment, man. Watch the movie Agora with the guy with the all black. And boy, you said that guy reminded him of me. Yeah. And that dude threw the Edomite in the fire, man. Yeah. He said, if your God is true, walk on this fire. If you do not burn, that means your God is with you.
Yeah, he was based on a real dude that lived.
Yeah.
He's a bishop of the church.
Right. Well, he walked on the fire, then the Edomite didn't.